Start. So, Namaste. My name is Shailesh Saraf. I'm the Managing Director of Dynamic Equities Private Limited. We have a website, dynamiclevels.com. Okay, before we start, can you hear my voice? Can I have a raise of hands? Can you hear my voice? Thank you, Sujata ji. Good afternoon, everybody. Namaste. So very interesting day. Today we have a website, dynamiclevels.com. We have an app, D-Levels. Okay, so Android, iPhone में दोनों में है. So आज हम लोग study करेंगे. What we do basically is every quarter and the first week of the quarter means 1st January to 5th January, 1st April to 5th April, and between 1st July to 5th July, we study some stocks. So we study some stocks and we give about 100 mid-cap, small-cap stocks which we feel will give the highest returns in the next 3 months. So हम लोग ने कुछ stocks को identify किया है जो हम चाहते हैं आप भी उसको study करिए. And if you have any concerns related to those stocks, आप हम लोग को भेजिए. Maybe we can restudy. Basically, we work on an alpha strategy. Alpha strategy is a performance-based strategy. You know, कौन से stocks perform कर रहे हैं और जिसके fundamentals भी बहुत अच्छे हैं, right? So we have a wonderful strategy in which we invest and we recommend about 100 stocks, and then you can choose according to the stocks and you can buy. We also have a sector rotational strategy. कि अभी कौन सा sector market में चल रहा है. So basically, you know, we will give you multi-bagger stocks, which I feel can give you fantastic returns. तो सबसे पहले हम लोग चालू करते हैं सेक्टर. हम लोग ने 24 में लिया, 18-19 में को सब टैक्सेस अनाउंस हुआ था जीएसटी का और मार्केट स्मॉल कैप इंडेक्स went from 7700 to 6900. So there was a fall in the index, and from 24th May market again started to rise. So which are the sectors where the money is being put? तो अगर आप देखिए first 4-5 sectors में अगर आप ध्यान देंगे, metals mining, machinery, auto and infrastructure. That means somehow these companies are having the maximum benefit for GST. That means the GST Council has made sure that all the infrastructure, auto, metals, cement companies are, you know, benefited in GST, which can clearly be identified by the sector work. Okay, so these are the sectors. And एक और चीज में last year का sector,
last year
4 years. Okay, so अगर आप last year का sector देखेंगे, top से bottom.
which one? 2007.
Last year भी number 1 sector metals and mining ही था, right? Metals and mining, again, just for a reminder, metals and mining had did very well last year, and वापस से GST के बाद फिर थोड़ा 6 महीना from December till June ये थोड़ा sector थोड़ा it was subdued. You know, subdued था, चल नहीं रहा था. Okay, after demonetization we saw financial services after demonetization. After demonetization, अगर आप देखेंगे, financial services was the number 1 sector. It was quite obvious क्योंकि जितने cash transactions बंद हुए market में, उसके बाद the financial sector services have done very well. Okay, and realty also has done very well, you know, in the last from December, but now from May it is changing. From May there is a change in the market. So every 3-4 months जो major sector होते हैं उसमें ध्यान देना पड़ता है, right? So अभी clearly identify हो रहा है कि metals mining, auto tires, financial services, machinery, equipment and infrastructure construction, transport, logistics, cement. These are the top 7-8 sectors जहां पर हम लोग को पैसा लगाना चाहिए. right? So if you are familiar with these sectors and if you know the stocks in these sectors और अगर आप उसमें invest करते हैं, मेरे को लगता है the chances of making money in the next 6 months is higher. So sector is very, very important. Sector is very, very important, right? So metals and mining, machinery equipment, financial services, auto tires, infrastructure construction, transport logistics, and cements. That means after GST, it is very clearly evident that all the companies, major companies, जो एक कंट्री को ग्रो करता है, वो सब सेक्टर सब चल रही. Okay, so right now we are in a very good state of thing. Now we'll go into what are the shares. You know, we also have some minor sectors, जिसको not very important, but airlines, footwear, उसमें 2-3 शेयर ही हैं actually, films है, but I feel we should study the major sectors first. हम लोग ने 120 शेयर दिया है. ये जो स्टॉक्स है ये हमारे ऐप है डी लेवल्स, उसमें ऑलरेडी लिस्टेड है. ओके, हमारे वेबसाइट में भी हम लोग ने दे दिया है. हम लोग ने ये शेयर वी हैव लिस्टेड ऑन, it is after 24th May, Anand ji. Okay, so basically, okay, Mr. We'll speak in English also. So basically, there are certain shares which have given tremendous returns after 24th May. So we have made a list. So number 1 share अगर आप देखेंगे, कार्बन, ग्रेफाइट एंड फिलिप्स कार्बन, ये तीनों somehow it is related to carbon. So somehow Goa Carbon, Graphite and Phillips Carbon are doing very well. Okay, तो ये चीज मेरे को लग रहा है we should have a very clear understanding. Phillips Carbon is not a chemical thing. We are studying more. We will change this actually. So basically, Goa Carbon is in metals mining, Graphite and Phillips Carbon. These 3 counters, you know, it may, because it makes carbon black and it is related to certain thing. It is very important that आप ये 3 शेयर में थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए, बिकॉज ऑल द इंडस्ट्री आर, ये तीनों शेयर में उनका बहुत बड़ा रिक्वायरमेंट है. आपके पोर्टफोलियो में 3 शेयर तो होना ही चाहिए. इन ऑटो शेयर में देयर इज शारदा मोटर, राणे होल्डिंग, सीमेंट में विशाखा इंडस्ट्रीज, इंफ्रा में सिंप्लेक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. नाउ एनीबॉडी हु लिव्स इन बॉम्बे, हु इज इन द सेमिनार, ऑल द न्यू मेट्रो जो भी बन रहा है, अगर आप देखेंगे मेट्रो लाइन, आप उधर देखेंगे सिंप्लेक्स इंफ्रा इज मेकिंग. So Simplex Infra is a very good counter, already 38% बढ़ चुका है from 20th May. Okay, Indian Metals, Munjal Auto. So we will discuss. So there are various lists. ये 120 शेयर का लिस्ट है, which you can actually see from an app, and you can actually start investing in those stocks. Okay, now let's study metals and mining first. So definitely, you know, Goa Carbon is doing very well. Okay, अगर आप इसका देखेंगे, if you see the P is only 26. You know, the P is 26. You know, not a bad, tremendous return the company is given. Last 6 महीना में already 200% बढ़ चुका है. But I feel that this share can give further increase. So don't be scared. See, in an alpha strategy, people are very scared. अरे 100% बढ़ेगा और कितना बढ़ेगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है. Last year we have seen shares rising by 400% also. So in an alpha strategy where the main strategy is based on performance, so Goa Carbon still looks very strong. अभी नहीं लेना है, कभी भी 5%, 10%, 20% का correction में मिले, you can actually be in Goa Carbon. Okay. Now another share is INFA. Indian Metals and Ferroalloys. You know, it is a fantastic share. So please invest in INFA also, Indian Metals and Ferroalloys. Another share which has done very well is Rain Industries and Tata Metalic. So these are some of the companies which has really performed last year. This year also it is performing. And after 24th May is also it's performing very well. Jindal Saw is there, Maharashtra Seamless is there, Hindustan Zinc is there, Vedanta is there. So this is a very good share. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. These 14 share is highly recommended for investments. If you have a big portfolio, you can either put 1 lakh rupees on each share also. I feel these 14 shares can give you a great return. Okay. Mr. Pratik, you can get all the list in your, in the app. Okay. So please go in the app and take the list from the app. Okay. So these are some of the good shares in metals and mining. This, again, I repeat, last year, this was the #1 sector. Okay. Again, it was subdued for 6 months, but this sector is again picking up, and government is giving a lot of thrust on this sector. Okay, because many companies have been falling because of the NPA. These companies were suffering. So government is giving a lot of stress that these companies again come up, revive the sector. So these are the great investment opportunities for these companies. So these are some fantastic companies you should definitely invest. We have given a good name. Okay, our app is D Levels, D for dynamic, D Levels. So these are some of the good companies in metals and mining. Another sector is machinery and equipment. Usually this sector does not perform much, but now because of infrastructure, metals and mining, cement going up, there is a lot of demand for machinery, infrastructure machinery, infra machinery, high-end machinery, industry machinery, equipments are in high demand. So we are seeing that a lot of these companies are also doing very, very well. Okay. So Graphite India has already increased 72%. NRB Bearings, IFGL Refractories has a problem with volumes. Orient Refractories, Lakshmi Machine Works, Penar Industries. Talwarkar is not a machinery, it's basically a gym equipment company. So it is doing very well. Jain Irrigation is a turnaround story. KEA Industries and Sangvi Movers. So these are some of the good companies where you can actually put your money in machinery equipment also. Okay. If you see the PE, only Graphite PE is slightly higher. So you can choose not to invest in this company. But if you see the other NRB Bearing, IFGL, Orient, the P is pretty low. Penar, Talwarkar, the P is very low. Talwarkar is also in mini cap. Penar is in mini cap. So sometimes these companies can give you great returns also. Mini caps, small caps have a tendency to give you very high returns. Okay. So these are some of the stocks in machinery and equipment where you can check. Financial services are doing very well in the last 6 months. Some of the shares have given tremendous return. If you can see, there are certain very good companies. Now from 24th May, again we are list.
Excel.
So we'll show you by Excel. Okay, so IFL, India Infoline, Shrey Infra, LIC Housing Finance, Tourism Finance, Diwan Housing, GIC Housing Finance. Okay, so these are some of the great companies still in the financial sector you can put in. But now I think so the sheen from the financial sector is going, because in the last 6 months financial sector बहुत ऊपर था. अभी हम देख रहे हैं the money shifting from the financial sector to metals and mining again. So right now metals and mining is only started increasing from 20th of June. So if 10-12 दिन से the metals and mining is going up. Okay, so metals and mining is a great sector too. Machinery equipment is also going up in the last few days. Okay, so these are some of the great companies, but financial services are not doing so well. It is in the top 5, but somehow, now I feel that more profit booking is coming in financial services right now. Okay, the next sector. So auto equipment, auto tires and tubes, auto ancillaries, okay, auto parts, so it's a great thing. So again, it's a great company, I think so the auto industry has benefited a lot with the GST. because there were a lot of complications for the auto industry in GST. So there was a lot of complication. Because of the simplification, some of the taxes have reduced for the auto industry also in GST. So the auto industry, you know, Sharda Motor, Rane Holding, Munjal Auto, Gabriel India, Jamna Auto, Lumix Industries, Jai Bharat Maruti, Sundaram Fastener, Balkrishnan, Lumix Auto, Kalyani Steel. So these are some of the very, very good companies which is doing very well in auto. Okay, so we can actually think of investing in these you know sector, and these shares are also doing very well. These shares was given also in the previous time. So, but this time the new shares of metals and mining and some of the new shares in machinery equipment has been given to you, where you can change your. You should always have some sector rotation strategy every quarter. Every quarter, some sector rotation strategy should be there. Some change of shares should be there. This is how all mutual funds and all the big ones follow. They don't sell on a daily basis. They do everything on a quarter basis. So 3 महीना में एक ही बार में अपना कुछ strategy change करके you should change your strategies once in a quarter. Okay. Then we have the infra construction. This is also a very low profile sector, but it's now doing very well. We are seeing infra construction is doing very well. So we have this Simplex Infra is there, Indian Home Pipe is there, Kesar Terminals Infrastructure is there, Dilip Buildcon is doing very well, and Kiana Constructions. So these are 5 very, very good shares you can invest in infra constructions. Okay, next sector. And if you see the P is still very low of these things. Right now, because the market is high, don't go and don't invest into shares which has P of more than 30, 35. So be careful, because market is at high. जब भी market high पे होता है, we should invest in companies which is at 20, 15, 25, not above that. Okay, so the chances of making money is higher. So these are some of the good shares in infra construction.
Then we have this transport and logistics.
Okay, transport logistics. I don't know, आज आपने paper पढ़ा नहीं, Mr. Gadkari, transport minister. You know, now because all the checkposts have been removed, now the trucks can move at a very fast speed. Okay, trucks can move at a very fast. इसमें holding भी लगाना, hold. So transport sector में थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिएगा, क्योंकि सब check post हट गया है. So the movement of transport, so their income will definitely rise. And we are seeing now they are coming in the top. So अभी मैं आपको और शेयर बताता हूँ जिसका नाम अभी नहीं है, बट वो शेयर के दाम बढ़ने के चांसेस बहुत हाई है ट्रांसपोर्ट लॉजिस्टिक्स में. All the buy and hold from price wise. Yes, Chetan ji, you can see this recording YouTube में available हो जाएगा. All my previous videos are in YouTube. Okay, so you can actually see all my videos in YouTube. You can download my app. You can go on my website. सब आगे buy hold जितने शेयर हैं सर.
Buy hold, yes.
जितने शेयर हैं.
Yes, sir.
सब मिनी कैप, स्मॉल कैप, मिड कैप, मिड कैप,
मिड कैप सब आ गए.
सब आ गए. ओके, सो ट्रांसपोर्ट, सीमैक्स, शीबैंक, वीआरएल, पटेल, बारमलौली, गुजरात पीपापव, नवकर, Al Cargo और लॉजिस्टिक्स, कंटेनर कॉर्पोरेशन. सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द गुड कंपनीज. इसमें थोड़ा ध्यान रखने का है, यू नो, स्पेशली ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया. इसमें थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए. इट इज ऑलरेडी रिजन बाय 36%, एंड सीमैक इज अनदर कंपनी विच इज रिजन बाय 35%. ओके, सो ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉर्पोरेशन में ओनली प्रॉब्लम इज द पी थोड़ा हाई है, बट कभी कभी क्या होता है जब सेक्टर चलता है तो पी को भी ले लेना चाहिए. थोड़ा पी हाई है, बट इट इज वर्थ इट. अनदर कंपनी विच आई मिनी कैप में ये है अपना सीमैक. ये अपने लिस्ट में नहीं है.
नहीं, 120.
तो सीमैक का थोड़ा सा एबिडिटा ग्रोथ और ईयर ऑन ईयर प्रॉब्लम है. क्वार्टर एंड क्वार्टर अच्छा ग्रोथ है, but it's a great stock, I'm telling you. Mini cap में है, you know, this stock is very good also. CMAC and Transport Corporation of India. So इसको थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिएगा. Okay, let's go to the next sector. Next sector.
Next sector becomes to cement.
Cement.
All buy and hold.
नहीं.
We have two stocks.
You know, so एक HIL है और एक विशाखा इंडस्ट्रीज है. They are doing very well in cement. एक बार buy and hold. हैदराबाद इंडस्ट्रीज है. हैदराबाद इंडस्ट्रीज, विशाखा इंडस्ट्रीज आर डूइंग वेरी वेल. मैं आपको सीमेंट में भी दिखाता हूँ. 24 minutes. विशाखा एंड एचआईएल तो है टॉप 2. उसके बाद बिरला कॉर्पोरेशन होल्ड में है बिकॉज ऑफ द पी इज स्लाइटली 32, बट बहुत अच्छा कंपनी है भी. एंड मंगलम सीमेंट. ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल्सो इन होल्ड. सो इसका थोड़ा परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा नहीं है, बट प्राइस परफॉर्मेंस बहुत अच्छा है. दीज आर गुड कंपनीज. यू नो, वन ऑफ द शेयर्स जहां पर बहुत आपको अच्छा रिटर्न मिल सकता है, जो मैं देखता हूँ समटाइम, इज काटकिया सीमेंट. अभी परफॉर्मेंस नहीं है, बट इट्स अ मिनी कैप शेयर. बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया था बिटवीन 27 दिसंबर. इट वाज इन द वन ऑफ द टॉप परफॉर्मर्स. सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द गुड कंपनी जिसमें आप ध्यान दे सकते हैं इन सीमेंट. ओके, नेक्स्ट.
Next is FMCG food.
माय यूट्यूब चैनल नेम इज शैलेश सराफ. मिस्टर चिराग अजमेरा, गौरव जी, माय यूट्यूब चैनल इज शैलेश सराफ. अगर आप जाएंगे सो फूड में तो अवंती फीड एंड वेंकीज. आई डोंट नो, मैंने, अगर आप मेरा पुराना वीडियोस देखेंगे, वी हैव बीन रिकमेंडिंग टू बाय वेंकीज कंटिन्यूसली. और अगर आप देखेंगे लास्ट 10 दिन में वेंकीज 1400 से 2200 हो गए. 24 मई से इट हैज गिवन यू रन ऑफ 101%. ओके, अभी भी P24 है इसका. दैट मीन्स कहीं ना कहीं कोई मैसिव टैक्स बेनिफिट है और कहीं ना कहीं लोग अंडा ज्यादा खा रहे हैं. तो दिस इज अ वेरी गुड कंपनी on food. So Venky's is a very good investment. Avanti Feed is also very very good share. इसका भी रेट बहुत अच्छा बढ़ा है रिसेंट पास्ट में. अगर आप देखेंगे 24 में ये बहुत अच्छा शेयर है ये भी. सो दीज आर टू वेरी गुड शेयर्स, Venky's एंड अवंती फीड. इन फूड सेक्टर बहुत अच्छा कंपनी है, इसको भी आप ले सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट सेक्टर के बारे में बता दें. सम पीपल आर आस्किंग ऑन बैंक्स, जहां पर इन्वेस्टमेंट अभी नहीं करना चाहिए. देखिए, एनर्जी, ऑयल एंड गैस, बैंक्स, फार्मा. दिस इज द ऑटोमोबाइल बेसिकली, जो यू नो द जो पूरा कार्स बनाता है, जो ट्रक्स बनाते हैं, जो स्कूटर्स बनाते हैं, राइट. दे आर यूजुअली वेरी लार्ज कैप कंपनीज, इसलिए उसके रिटर्न बहुत कम रहती है, राइट. फिर इंफ्रा पावर में भी अभी वो नहीं है. आईटी इज ऑल्सो नॉट परफॉर्मिंग वेल. रियलिटी वॉज परफॉर्मिंग वेरी वेल, बट अभी recently because of GST it is shown that there will be something it is not performing, right. So these are some of the sectors which is not performing in the last, after GST has been announced, but these are 4-5 sectors which is really doing very very well, right. तो इसमें अपने को जरूर ध्यान देना चाहिए in these sectors and we should. Okay, सो अगर आपको वेंकीज और अवंती फीड कभी भी करेक्शन में मिले 10% 15%, जरूर से उसको ले लीजिए. ओके, वील ऑल्सो सी, यू नो, वी कैनॉट कवर ऑल द सेक्टर्स, बट पूरा लिस्ट जो है वो अपने ऐप में है, हमारे वेबसाइट में. यू कैन गो टू आवर वेबसाइट, यू कैन गो टू आवर ऐप एंड यू कैन सी. ओके, Sunteck Realty is in our Manishi, it is in our list. You can still buy Sunteck Realty. Okay, so basically what the most important function जो समझ में आ रहा है, that you have to know the sector. From the sector, get the top stock which is performing and you invest in that sector. Okay, that is a very critical matter. अगर if you go to my app, you can download my app D levels and you will see that we are giving you 4 years of sector. You can actually invest in those 4 years of sector, consequently share and which sector, which shares are rising. So if you want to really know multi-baggers, we also provide a 2-day training. So we have a training next week in Delhi. So if you're interested, you can go our website and you can actually contact us. We actually give you 2-day training in which you can learn how to make and learn about how to identify multi-baggers. So once you learn, then the understanding of the shares what we are giving you will be very, very high. Also, we want to show you our Excel sheet, D levels. My website name is D levels. Tata Metlic is a great stock. You can still invest in, So Tata Metlic is a great stock which you can definitely invest. Okay, let's cover more sectors if you want to. Let's cover more sectors. Now let's study the shares. वो shares पर भी कर दो. जो 120 का list था ना.
इसी में क्यों Excel?
नहीं वो जो main जो first page.
First page, this one.
Yeah. So let's study some of the good stocks. So as I said, Imfa is a very good stock. Munjal Auto is a mini cap stock, and Auto and Tire is a great stock. Okay. Another stock which is doing very well is Ineos Styro Solution in Chemicals, Vindhya Teleling in Telecom, Indian Home Pipe. It has been a great performer. Very few people have heard of this stock. Indian Home Pipe is a great stock also. Okay. In packaging, definitely Time Techno. Financial services, India Infoline is still doing very, very well. In textiles, Ganesh Ecosphere, great stock. CRM Silk, great stock. So there are a lot of good stocks, where you can invest. This site, this will be uploaded also in the YouTube, so you can actually copy or download. And in the banks, Karur Vysya Bank is doing well. Rain Industries has been doing very well since last 1 year. Okay, it has a similar product line as Goa Carbon, so Rain Industries can also do very well in the next few days. Okay, Arrow Green Tech, Shipping Corporation, results were fantastic. Quarter to quarter results was fantastic. Tata Metlic rose 500% last year. Still, the company is doing very, very well. Maharashtra Seamless, in Auto Tires, Lumax Industries, Avanti Feed, Adani Enterprises, in Gold and Jewelry, PC Jeweler, Muthoot Finance. So the list is there for you to see. There's a full list. So the full list has been given to you. So it has been researched where these are good. These are shares which has been doing good performance, and the fundamentals is also pretty very, very good. So we have a balance between performance and fundamentals, quality and alpha. So when we combine quality and alpha, you come out with good stocks. And also we tell you that you should always invest in sector specific stocks. Okay. I also want to show you our returns for January. January can returns there? January in the sense? January, April. In January, April, detail in January, April, March. So January, April results. If you go to an app, we had given you. If you go in an app, we had given about 112 stocks. That video was also uploaded. It gave a return of about 101% per annum. So if you can invest in all the 100 stocks, like if you can invest in all the 100 stocks, the return can be very, very high. In April also, we gave about 162 stocks. So we actually outperformed the market. The small cap gave a return of 4.67%. Our strategy gave a run of 8.16%. Analyzed, it was a return of 34%. So this time again, we are giving you a list of 120 stocks. Try to, invest in these stocks, and highly recommended is that once you understand the stock selection, learn how to select these stocks. That is why we invite you for the training in Delhi. And then also, if you cannot come to Delhi, you can come to Calcutta on 25th and 26th July. And we give a 2-day training so that you can understand the methodology behind selection of stocks. So once you know the right stocks to invest in, then only you can make money. Okay. So this is some of the things. I'll take some of the questions from anyone. Yeah, you have charges, Mr. Manish Kumar. You just send a mail and they will contact you with all the charges and they will give you all the details of the program. The program details is on Torrent Power. Pallav Shah wants to know what Torrent Power. Apna Excel goal. Okay, how do you buy buying level? Mr. Vinayak, if you go in our app, we give you correction levels to buy. Okay, so if you can see correction levels to buy, we tell you how to buy at correction levels. And then selling depends on your money management and how much money you invest in. Not receiving OTP for the app, Chetan Makaji. Please send a mail, Chetan ji. If you can send your email ID, we'll contact you or your phone number, then we can contact you. Torrent Power is on the buy list. The only thing is the sector, there is a sector problem. It's a good company, only the sector is not running. It's a good stock. Because the sector is not running, you're not getting the return. Do you recommend, Mr. Robin, do you recommend to trade in F&O and Omni? Yes, you can, but sometime it may become very risky. Okay, Sujata, Suzlon is in exit, so we do not recommend Suzlon to buy. It's a very bad stock. JSS Vanguard. उसका email लिख लेना chinster81@hotmail.com. CHINSTR81@hotmail.com. Okay, so CDSL is a new listing. It's a listing, so it will take time. Dawat, Skipper is a good stock. Dawat is not performing right now. Yes, when we come, Mr. Velutam, you please send your mail, everything. So whenever we can come, we'll definitely come to Chennai also. GSS Vanguard, it is in hold.
Institution.
There are very less institutions. Institutions are not very fond of this stock, so that there may be chances of price manipulation, and that's the only reason. Right, the company is not bad. The company is not bad. Vikash Ecotech, Priya Infotech. Mavana Sugar is buy. Mavana Sugar, 3 Infotech. Mavana is risky. 3 Infotech is risky stock. So you have to be careful. Even if you go in my app, they will tell you which stock is buy, hold, risky. So if you go to an app, all the 1800 stocks are there. So if you just put in the app, they will give you whether the stock is buy, hold, or risky. Mavana Sugar is also risky right now. ICICI Pru, Kansai, Nerulec, Gravita. Mr. Manoj Kumar, you cannot time the market. Never try to time the market. If the fundamentals are good, you buy and hold. That will give you bigger. So financial services was doing very well in the last 6 months, Anandji. Right now, financial services इतना बढ़ गया है कि अभी थोड़ा सेक्टर थोड़ा मेरे को लग रहा है स्टेबल हो रहा है अभी. GMDC is a good stock, very, very good stock. GMDC is a very good stock. What about RDB Rasayan? GMDC is a good stock, Jugalji.
18 के स्टॉक बता दें.
ICICI, Pru, hold, all three are hold. P is very high. In ICICI, Pru and Kansai, both P is very high. So be very careful. And it has given decent performance, but the P is very high. You just have to be careful with the P very high. Gravita, it's a mini cap. Why it is hold? Less institutions. You just have to be careful because very less people, institutions means, have bought the counter, but it's not a, EBITDA growth has been phenomenal year on year. Quarter and quarter is also good. So company is growing. Gravita. The only problem, institution is less, but it's a good company to invest in. It can give some phenomenal return. It has also risen. The only thing is it can be manipulated because institutions are not interested. But because the sector is doing well, you can invest in Gravita India. Okay, it's a mini stock, so it can give you very good return. Account. Okay, Mr. Vinayak, you just give a call in the support line and they will help you. If you want to learn about the app, if you want training something, you just send a mail and they will help you and call you and train you also. Just send a mail at support@dynamiclevels.com. Anybody wants any training? Also, another thing is, if you want your portfolio to be checked. So if you have a portfolio, you can send your portfolio. We will do a research and send you your portfolio also. Okay, so we will tell you which shares to buy, which shares to hold, which shares to exit. You just send your portfolio to, at the email which we have given. Support@dynamiclevels.com. Can you see the email?
We have sent.
So we have sent so you send the mail, we'll train you, we'll do all these things. Everything that is free of cost. Okay. So once you can understand those things, the app level is D levels. Let's move. JP Associate, देखो क्या problem है. Jindal Steel. Merbani Organic is good. Jindal Stainless Steel is good because the sector is performing. Merbani Organic. You cannot get the spreadsheet, Mr. KG. You have to come for my training program. Once you come for my training program, we give you the spreadsheet on paper. Mr. KG. Yes, we have search option in my app, Mr. Amit Prakash. The search option is already there. If you don't understand, just send it, somebody will train you. My app name is D Levels, Mr. Nitin. Okay, about क्या होना नहीं है
वो आप लेंगे नहीं इसके लिए पहले एक बार सिंपलेक्स बता देते हैं
लग रख लिया करूँगा फिर
सिंपलेक्स इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट
Simplex Infra is buy, you know, no? Simplex Infra is buy.
Then he's asking about Simplex project.
The Simplex projects is a risky stock, mini cap, institution zero. The company is doing EBITDA, but somehow the institution is zero. So sometimes we just have to be careful. Debt equity is high. Debt equity is very high. The debt equity of the company is very high. You just have to be careful right now. What are the other shares you wanted? Recall, Manappuram, Indian Tourism Development. सब डाल देना एक बार. Keep adding ना juicy को. ये तो separate रख सकता है actually. Don't need to so that I can also work. Yeah. Okay. Priacol, just give them Priacol, Mannapuram. Priacol, yeah. Okay, select more stocks. We'll give you a JP Associate, ITDC, Jindal World. No, Mr. Abhijit, no, ICICI Pru and Kansai are very high P. I will not recommend. Okay, Ashok Leland.
So फिर वापस ये सारा ऐड करना होगा.
Keep adding ना, keep adding, रहने दो ना, adding करते रहो ना उसको.
अच्छा.
Don't remove, just keep adding. Just keep adding na. We are putting on the screen also, you can see it is whether it is on hold or everything. Keep adding. Recall, huh? Keep adding.
Okay.
Then you put Ashok Leland, Apollo, JP Associate. So यहाँ पर click कर दो ना, so that I can put it here. नीचे आएगा क्या? So next time अलग रखना.
अच्छा. JP Associates, ITDC तक कर देते हैं एक बार. जिंदल.
Yeah. JP Associate. Jindal World.
Jindal Drill है ना?
Drill भी है, World भी है.
Jindal Worldwide. Then they have JPC Jindal World Suntech.
तो नीचे भी तो कर सकते हैं.
सर वो करेगा तो ये हट जाएगा.
Select कर लो.
हाँ एक बार select कर. Suntech भी है.
So you can keep seeing, see the category here. So if you see, you can see the category, so we can load more shares for you. HIL buy rate is, what is your question, Mr. Darshan? HIL buying rate is 873. In this Hyderabad Industries, right? It is in buy right now, so it is okay. GNFC, one went for a quarter loss. We have to be careful. Jaiprakash Associate is exit. If you can check here, we are giving you your shares. If you agree that power sector will perform, which is the most preferred stock? Okay, that's a good question. In power sector, infra power करो.
पहले ये
इसको स्टॉक करके रख सकते हो ना?
हाँ वो तो स्टॉक है. उनपे बताइए. infra power में जो अपने बेस्ट स्टॉक्स वो भी बता देते हैं. जो रेकमेंड किए.
जो बड़ा हुआ. नहीं तुम पूरा बताओ ना. अपने पास है.
ठीक है. इसको स्टोर करके रखते हैं. इसको हो गया लुक देख.
नहीं देख इसको स्टोर करके रख. हम लोग में बता दो अगर वो नहीं होता तो ठीक है.
हम लोग भी बता दें. दो ही तो पूछे.
So we have Skipper, Voltamp, KC and Adani Enterprises. Mr. Vinod Ketan, if you I would invest in Skipper, Adani Enterprises, KC International and Voltamp. Which type of fund you prefer the most? Which tech or
technical analysis?
Both, Mr. KG Shankar. You have to perform on both. Okay, just add these shares. G, Get, TD, Kirloskar, Electrical, Bharat Bijli, Simplest is already added. JP Associate is exit, Mr. Gana Reddy. We have already written it's an exit. It's not a good stock. Please exit that stock. Very high debt of the company. Mercurator. Mr. Chirag Ajmera, if you want training, just send us a mail in support@dynamiclevels.com and we can give you the details. My training is in Delhi and then in Calcutta. Mr. Vinayak, there is a phone number on our website, dynamiclevels.com. The phone number is given there. Okay, so please contact or please give your phone number. We will contact you. Okay, next is Pearl Polymers.
Pearl Polymers.
We have already given Mr. Ghana Reddy JP Associate. It's an exit. It's not a good stock. Please exit that stock. Mr. Vinayak, please send us your phone number. We'll contact you. ITDC लिख ले. ITDC पुराना शेयर का क्या हुआ? पुराना शेयर
एक्चुअली वो वैसे फिल्टर आउट.
पुराना शेयर क्या हो जो पुराना जो लिस्ट
था वो हट जाता है वो लिस्ट. वो सिलेक्शन वैसे होता है.
तो ऐसा करो ना, keep on selecting so they can keep seeing it.
वो कैसे? अच्छा ठीक है. ऑप्शन
keep on adding ना बस उसमें.
वो सब हटा नहीं. पॉसिबल नहीं सर. keep on adding नहीं हुआ. ITDC करें. ये चार्ट को भी लोग देखें.
हाँ, इसमें ऐड नहीं होगा ITDC.
इसमें ऐड नहीं होगा. डिफरेंट.
फिर वो फिर हट जाएगा चार्ट. Okay, so people who see risky, Kirloskar Electric is exit, Bharat Bijli is hold. Simplex project, these are very risky stocks and one is exit. Let's move to the next level of stocks. We'll give you Vishal JP Associate is exit. Just put ITDC. And then Mr. Satish Kumar, please give your phone number or email. We'll contact you on for the app, or just send us an email. We have already given the details for Simplest Project and Jindal World. Gujarat Amuja Export is buy. ITT Cement is a risky stock. Do not keep it. RPG Life is exit because the last quarter was in loss. Ruchira Paper.
Hindustan Zinc.
Navneet Education karo. We'll go for Ruchira Paper, Navneet Education, Orient Cement, Centrum Capital.
Centrum Electronic.
Centrum Capital.
Capital, I think Citizens BSC, I think.
ठीक है, छोड़ दो.
Centrum Capital नहीं, हिंदुस्तान.
उसको नीचे कर पाया तो हट जाएगा.
हाँ वो अच्छा है.
हमसे वो नेक्स्ट टाइम कर लेंगे.
ठीक है, समझ गया. Hindustan Zinc. Hindustan Zinc, we have covered Hindustan Zinc.
Orient Cement.
Orient Cement taken.
Navneet Edu. We are trying to give you all the list of shares. So Navneet Education is a very, very good share. A favorite of the thing. Definitely buy. Ruchira Paper, Orient Cement is hold. Orient Cement P is very high. Hindustan Zinc is a very good share buy. And Ruchira Papers, the problem is very less institutions. It's not a bad thing, but very less institutions. Okay, let's go to the next one. Endeavor Ventures is a risky stock. It has risen already by 700%, Chirag. So now it is very, very risky now. Supreme Industries, Carbonendal, Garware Wall, MTPSC, Ashok Leland, Just Dial, All India.
Supreme Industry, Random Universal.
There are a lot of questions. This is very easy to find on my app actually. You're asking these questions. If you go to my app, you can search, you can do it very easily. You know, all the 1800 companies are there. You can just go and app, they will tell you buy, hold, exit. Or if you can send me a list, we can give you all the details of buy, hold and exit to you also. So we will not waste, you know, it is good. We are trying to answer most of the questions. All India is buy, Carbon Random is hold, Tata Consultancy buy, Tata Steel is slightly risky because still it is in loss company, but because the metals are doing well and the last year EBITDA was good, so Tata Steel, Supreme Industries hold because the P is slightly high, but a good stock. Just Style is buy. Okay, let's go to the next one. Surya Roshni, HL already covered. ITDC, Surya Roshni, ITDC. Again, just put ITDC again. Geojit Financial has been doing very well. Surya Roshni, ITDC, Geojit Financial, Ginni Filament. Nobody will be able to give you so fast data. That's the good thing with God's blessings. Yeah.
Enables venture.
Yeah.
Enables venture, Tata Power.
Magisco, Gitanjali Gems, GBK Power.
Magisco is master. Then Gitanjali Gems.
Gitanjali Gems, India Bulls Venture.
India Bulls Venture taken. हो गया.
ठीक है बस ले ले भाई इसलिए लिखा.
गिन्नी I have not taken.
Ginni Investment.
Ginni Filament.
So you can check. Jyotis is hold because the P ratio is high, but has been 200% बढ़ भी गया है last 6 महीना में. Okay. So Mastech is still a good company, doing very well. The EBITDA growth is very good of the company. Indiabull is risky because the P ratio is 74. ITD Cement 67. Okay, Surya Roshni is hold because of pledge. Where is pledge? The pledge is slightly high in Surya Roshni, and even the EBITDA growth is not much. Ginni Filament is hold because the pledge is very high. Gitanjali Gem is risky stock. 79 pledge, too high pledge. The company is struggling with working capital. Tata Power is 4. So these are some of the answers. As we are running out of time now, so we cannot answer all the questions. Please send a mail to support@dynamiclevels.com. Okay, so we have a seminar again. So what we do is we do 4 things. We can give you a free portfolio service, a free training. Just send a mail. If you want any help on the app, just go to dynamiclevels.com and you'll get the names and everything. Okay, you can get a free portfolio. We have seminars for 2 days where we teach how to learn to identify multi-baggers. We have in Delhi and Calcutta, and we also manage PMS. So these are some of our products you can see, and this is our website. You can go to our website dynamiclevels.com. Okay, and also D Levels is our app. D Levels. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoy. YouTube link, if you want to see our YouTube videos, it is Shailesh Saraf YouTube channel. You just put Shailesh Saraf and you will find all the YouTube things. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Did you like the presentation? I hope you enjoyed the share. Please invest in the shares. I hope God will bless you with prosperity. And if you want further knowledge, please contact us and we can help you with more knowledge about the company. We invite you for the 2-day seminar. It's a fantastic way to learn how to identify fundamentals and analyze good shares where you can invest. Okay, thank you so much. Namaste.